As she once said, "My life didn't please me, so I created my life." Coco Chanel was born Gabrielle Bonheur Chanel in 1883 in Saumur, France. She's French, so I thought it would be fair to pronounce her name in French. Her father, Albert Chanel, was a traveling street vendor who sold clothes and work supplies. Her mother, Jeanne Devaux, was a laundrywoman exhausted from raising 5 children in poverty. When Gabrielle was 12 years old, her mother died of tuberculosis. Her father, overwhelmed and unwilling to care for the children, abandoned them. Men. Gabrielle was sent to the Aubazine convent orphanage. Life there was strict. The nuns imposed silence, discipline, and humility. The walls were cold, the beds hard, and the air heavy with incense. But here, Gabrielle learned sewing, the skill that one day would be her salvation. At 18, she worked as a seamstress by day repairing clothes, and at night she tried to make her way as a cafe singer in clubs frequented by soldiers. It was here she earned the nickname Coco from a song she sang, Qui a vu Coco dans le Trocadéro. She wasn't a great singer, but she had presence. People remembered her. Still, Gabrielle hated being poor. She hated being invisible. She dreamt of escape, of freedom, of becoming someone. Coco's life changed when she got the attention of Etienne Balsan, a wealthy ex-cavalry officer. He introduced her to a new world: horse racing, luxury, Parisian high society. But it was her next lover, Arthur Boy Capel, who gave her love and opportunity. He believed in her talent and financed her first boutique in Paris in 1910. A small shop on Rue Cambon selling hats. Her designs were different. Simple, clean, and practical, unlike the elaborate styles of the time. From 1913 through the 1920s, women began to notice. Her reputation grew. Chanel rewrote the rules of style. She used jersey fabric previously only for men's underwear and turned it into elegant, comfortable dresses. She introduced the Chanel suit, a colorless jacket and skirt, freeing women from corsets. In 1926, she introduced the little black dress in vogue, proving that black can be chic, not just for mourning. She popularized custom jewelry, mixing real pearls with fakes, and made it fashionable. In 1919, tragedy struck. Boy Capel, the love of her life, died in a car accident. Coco was devastated. She once admitted, "His death was a terrible blow to me. In losing Capel, I lost everything." What followed was not a life of happiness. Instead of retreating, she buried her grief in work. She expanded her boutiques, grew her perfume empire, and created even more revolutionary designs. By the 1930s, Coco Chanel was a global name. She dressed Hollywood stars, European aristocrats, and political elites. But World War II changed everything. Chanel closed her boutiques, declaring, "This is not a time for fashion." She moved into the Ritz Hotel in Paris and began a relationship with a German officer. After the war, she was accused of being a Nazi collaborator. Fearing arrest, she fled to Switzerland and lived in exile for nearly a decade. Most people would have stayed in exile, but not Coco. In 1954, at 71 years old, she launched her comeback. Critics mocked her, calling her designs outdated in a world of Christian Dior's new look. But Coco stayed true to her version. She brought back the tweed suit, the straight lines, and the understated elegance. And the women loved it. Soon, her suits were worn by icons like Jackie Kennedy. Coco had reclaimed her crown. Coco Chanel died in 1971 at 87 in her suite at the Ritz in Paris. Her legacy? Chanel No. 5 remains one of the world's best-selling perfumes. The little black dress stoned every wardrobe. And the Chanel suit remains a symbol of power and elegance. But more than fashion, she left behind a message. You don't need to accept the life you were born into. You can create your own. As she once said, my life didn't please me, so I created my life.